Ultra LFs, the buzzword in the Legends community for the last week, and it's only been amplified because of the 5th anniversary. I've seen everything from Ultra LFs are definitely happening to Ultra LFs will never happen in Dragon Ball Legends to what is an Ultra LF? Well, to answer that last one and even be devil's advocate to them never happening, the breakdown of rarities in Dragon Ball Legends are Hero, Extreme, Sparking, Ultra. An LF, as we like to call them, or just simply a Legends Limited Sparking, is just that, a Sparking with a fancy title. Now, obviously, it comes with more than just a title because typically a Legends Limited unit has a better kit, better animations, and of course, a legendary finish. So if a normal LF in the game right now is just a Sparking with a fancy title, then why couldn't they do the same for Ultras? And if they do, what does that look like in terms of their kit? And is it even possible for them to happen during the 5th anniversary? Well, that is what we're talking about right here in this video. And because the 5th anniversary is literally here, and we all know I will be doing a ton of summons, including collab summons, I'm happy to say we have a sponsor. Perfect timing. This is today's sponsor, Captor Clash. Captor Clash is a free-to-play mobile action RPG that has a diverse set of heroes, each with their own unique fighting style and abilities that you can use to build your team for 1v1 and even 3v3 team fights, because this game offers a variety of gameplay modes to really keep you engaged. And you can use my link down below in the description of this video to download this game on iOS and Android for free and dive in right now. And when you hop in, you can then combo people like I'm doing right now. I'm gonna use my ultimate. Here we go. And we just got a perfect. You love to see it. And as I mentioned before, in Captor Clash, there's PvE modes like Raids in the Abyss Maze where you can earn some awesome rewards, as well as PvP modes if that's more your style. And something I like about this game is that the combat is super fast paced and each round lasts no longer than 3 minutes. So even if you're busy, you can hop in and hop out. So to check out Captor Clash for yourself, you can download it using my link down below in the description of this video. Again, it's available for free on iOS and Android. And when you download the game, use the code on the screen or in the description, get 300 Sky Crystals until June 1st. And thank you so much again to Captor Clash for sponsoring today's video. So first up, what's really cool about Dokkan being Legends' brother/sister game is that we have a solid framework for how one of those games would handle such a thing as an Ultra Legends Limited character. I know a lot of people think that they'll just never do this, and they could be right. But if history tells us anything, the chances that we see a Legends Limited Ultra at some point are very high. So looking at Dokkan, they currently have an identical setup to how Legends is doing things with rarity. We have basic TURs, which are the equivalent to Sparkings in Legends. Then we have Dokkan Fest TURs, which are the equivalent to Legends Limited Sparkings. In Dokkan, Dokkan Fest is their version of Legends Limited. So now, if we move up the spectrum a bit, we have LRs, or Legendary Rares, in Dokkan, and those are the same as Ultras in Dragon Ball Legends. So, we take that one step further in Dokkan. Dokkan also has a thing called Dokkan Fest Legendary Rares. And as of right now, we don't have anything comparable in Legends until, of course, we get the possibility of a Legends Limited Ultra. So just to clarify, in Legends Limited itself is not a rarity. It's a title added to a rarity, so they could easily add it to Ultras. Now, it's super important to understand that Dokkan phased us into Dokkan Fest LRs. LRs were first introduced as totally free with the introduction of LR Super Saiyan Goku. Sound a bit familiar? Because it should. The first Ultra in Legends was a free-to-play Ultra in the form of Super Saiyan Goku. Then in Dokkan, we got a few more free-to-play LRs until, boom, they released a summonable LR in the form of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Again, this all sounds way too familiar to Legends because they gave us those first Ultras for free before eventually introducing us to summonable Ultras. Now, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan released in 2017 during Dokkan's 2nd anniversary. They would then proceed to release more LRs throughout that year, 8 to be exact, and then in 2018, for the 3rd anniversary of Dokkan, they gave us our first ever Dokkan Festival Legendary Rare. Actually, 2 of them at the same time, LR Vegito and LR Gogeta. Now, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the amount of summonable Ultras released in Legends. I'm gonna keep it 100% with y'all. This was just a realization while making this video. There are exactly 8 summonable Ultras in the game right now. The exact amount of LRs Dokkan released before they dropped us Dokkan Fest LRs. I actually can't believe those numbers will line up. It's crazy. So to answer if it's been enough time with Ultras in the game to then step it up to a Legends Limited Ultra, yes, I actually believe it has. People keep thinking Ultras are still new to the game, but we actually got the first Ultra over 2 years ago in early 2021. And then the first summonable Ultra was released in December of 2021. So I think we are absolutely in a position where it isn't too soon at all. So now what does this mean for summon rates and kits? I'll keep it 100. I can't see them lowering rates much more than the current 0.35% chance on Ultras. What I could see them doing is finally adding more ultras to the banner to increase overall banner value, but making the new individual unit rate for a Legends Limited Ultra lower than the already low 0.35% chance seems crazy. Maybe 0.25%, but I really hope not. And they might balance this out with more Z power, even more so than the 2000 we already get. So maybe you get them immediately at 6 stars or 7 stars. If they do that, some way to balance out the possibility of an even lower percentage chance than the current ultras. And I think adding more ultras into the banner will add value and also sort of help us ease into this idea that, well, we have Legends Limited Ultras now. And as far as their kits, that part maybe scares me the most because it's inevitable that we will see an uptick in their performance because they'll be a Legends Limited Ultra after all. And with the current basic ultras we have in the game already running rampant in PvP, that is very concerning if this is what they end up doing. As far as who could hold the mantle for the first ever Ultra Legends Limited unit, I think we are more than due up for a new Vegito Blue. He can make an excellent debut for a new type of unit during the 5th anniversary. The last main release for Vegito Blue was from the 2nd anniversary because we just aren't counting the purple one that came out during the 3rd anniversary. Sorry, purple Vegito Blue. So I definitely think if we don't see a new VB during the 5th anniversary, we for sure will see one during Legends Fest later this year. Now, if we don't see a new VB, I think it could also be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He's actually 2 years old now as of the 5th anniversary because it came out during the 3rd anniversary, and we're definitely approaching Ultra territory for him, and he would be a perfect unit to have an intro and also have a legendary finish, because that's kind of the insanity here of an Ultra LF, because they're gonna have to have an intro and an outro basically. And of course, Goku and Frieza from the end of Dragon Ball Super. This moment is more than deserving of an LF and one of the only major moments in the entire series that we don't have represented some way in this game. And now that they've confirmed TOP is happening for part 1 via the Legends Twitter, I would say Goku and Frieza are the most likely candidate to happen of these 3 I've mentioned here. But I do think it's worth noting that even if we see an Ultra LF soon, that doesn't necessarily mean it will happen during the 5th anniversary, and for sure doesn't mean it will happen during part 1 of the anniversary. My original guess on when we would see an Ultra LF was actually Legends Fest later this year, and that has only changed because of the introduction of the new summoning animations that appear to point towards an Ultra LF. Regardless of all those, the idea of an Ultra LF is not that crazy, which is the whole point of this video. And I personally think LF Goku and Frieza are going to open the anniversary, so when the reveals and stuff happens and Ultra LFs aren't revealed, I can already see everyone rushing to tell me or anyone else that still thinks they're happening that now guess what? They're not. Ha! Ultra LFs aren't happening. No. Because just because they aren't in part 1 or even in the 5th anniversary at all doesn't mean we won't see them eventually. Again, this game is literally designed to make money. And even if you think people won't want Ultra LFs, the second they're revealed and in the game, there'll be this new shiny toy that everyone will want once they're here. So I still believe they are inevitable and will likely be here before you know it. So are you excited of the idea of an Ultra LF in Dragon Ball Legends? Who do you think should be the first Ultra LF in Dragon Ball Legends? And another thank you to Captain Clash for sponsoring today's video and my future summons during the anniversary. You guys can go check it out by clicking my link down below in the description. In the meantime, you can watch another awesome video right here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.